Hey gays and ghouls, it's Claire, aka Sticky Teeth, your icky artist and thrift store whore. So if you're anything like me, you have a major obsession with thrift stores. And if you're even more like me, you have this strange desire to hoard every miniature that you find at a thrift store. So that's what I have in this box here, is just a shit ton of little doodads that I've picked up at thrift stores or yard sales or here and there that I'm not doing anything with, that I just had this weird like lizard brain goblin hoard compulsion to have and hold on to. And originally I was displaying them around my room. They were on a shelf. I recently redid my room and I was gonna put them back up, but then I thought, you know what, I have so many things already, I don't need these. Let me turn them into something that someone else would like. Basically just not have it in a box anymore. So what I'm gonna do is turn these guys into some jewelry. So I'm basically just gonna go through randomly and tell you about each thing, show you a little close-up, and then show you how I transform them into jewelry. So I hope you enjoy. Let's start going through it. Okay, so the first thing I'm pulling out is this little donut guy. And I definitely think this is going to be a really easy thing to turn into jewelry. Basically all I have to do is drill a little hole in it, put an eye pin in, and string it on a chain.
Yeah, and that's literally exactly what I did. I took my Dremel tool. Check this out. Pretty badass, huh? I took the thinnest drill bit that I could find and drilled a little hole in there. And I used epoxy glue to glue in a wire that I then fashioned into an eye pin and strung on a chain. And now I have a cute little donut necklace.
The second thing I'm pulling out is this little elephant. And this guy's actually fun because he has some friends. Let me find them real quick. He has some friends, and one of them looks just like him, and one of them is a little bit different. But I think that this could make a really cool necklace, all three of them. And so this is just another one where I'm going to drill some holes in their backs, sorry little elephants, put in an eye pin, and then string all three of them on a necklace so that they are kind of marching in a row.
I ended up putting these bad boys on a cord choker, and when I was wrapping the wire around, it kind of loosened up the glue, so I'm not sure if they're super secure. I might have to go back in with some super glue, but I still think they are super cute, and I love that they're just like following each other like best friends.
This next thing is a little bag of sugar or flour. Let's see what it says on it. It says flour for hamsters, so yes, it is flour. And this came as part of a set. It was a little remint set that I actually bought off of Depop for $1, and I had it displayed for a while. It's super cute. But I just don't have a need for it anymore, so I'm going to turn it into jewelry. It has this little hamster and wash bin that I think unfortunately are a little too big to do anything with, but I do have a friend that would love this, so I think I'm going to send it to him as a little surprise. But the accessories that it comes with are really cute. So it's got the flower, and then it also has some dough and a rolling pin, plates, a bowl, and some eggs, and that's really cute. So I don't actually super have an idea for these just yet, but I'm curious to find out what I do, and my voiceover will tell you.
Yes, the voiceover will tell you indeed. The first thing I did was, kind of sadly, I glued all the little bits and pieces together. I know that means that they can't move around and be played with anymore, but it was a necessary evil. So I glued them all together, and once they were nice and dry and weren't gonna break apart, I took these little bales that you'll see me mention, I think like later on. I think in like the next one I'm like, I got these bales from Amazon. Anyway, I took those and glued them onto the back of our new little charms, just wherever was flattest, and then I strung all of them up onto a little chain that I had, and I think it turned out pretty awesome.
Next one is really interesting. it is this little hamster guy, and there's nothing on him that says like what he could be or where he's from. I don't know what he's from, so if you know, let me know. But I actually posted a picture of him online, and I was like, hey, do you know what this is? Can you tell me? And I only got one response for him, and that was that he might be a Hallmark Mary Miniatures figure. And I looked up Mary Miniatures and Mary Miniature Hamster, and I didn't see anything for it, but maybe he is, I don't know. So for this guy, I don't think I'm going to drill a hole in him. I think it would be really easy just to kind of sand the back of his head down. And then I have these little jewelry bales that I bought off of Amazon, and I'm just gonna Gorilla Glue that to the back of his head, so it's gonna be really easy.
Well, I mean, I literally just explained exactly what I did. Oh look, there's that same clip of those jewelry bales. I don't really need to say anything here, but, you know, I'm tired of that royalty-free music that I use every single time. I'm sick of it.
I have this giant, well, it's miniature obviously, but giant in comparison to the rest, fan that is like bright blue and orange, and it has this like little wind up that like moves the fan, and I think that's super cool. It's kind of big, but I know people who are like kind of into kitsch and clowncore, so I'm just gonna put a loop around this little opening here and string it on a necklace. Super easy, super cute and fun. I have this little ice cream cone, and this one is actually funny because my brother found it while he was walking home from work one day and gave it to me and was like, you like crap. It actually has a hole on the top. I think it originally was from a keychain or something, so that'll be super easy just to stick an eye pin in with epoxy glue and string on a necklace. This next thing is another one of those little miniatures. A friend gave this to me, and it's another one that I just didn't know what it was from. I looked up the little serial number that's on the back, and I found just a bunch of websites. I think it was in German. So I posted a picture of him along with the hamster, and someone was like, hey, this is a toy from my childhood in Germany. And I was like, oh my gosh, what's he from? And she was like, oh, it was a little toy that was in German Kinder Surprise eggs. I don't know what the hell it's doing here, but it's gonna be turned into a necklace.
You can see in this clip that every time I drilled, the camera kept falling, and the rest of me drilling stuff is just black actually, so just enjoy that little tidbit of information.
This is kind of special. This is a bunny Easter ornament, and I have a friend who did me a favor, and she asked for a evil bunny keychain as payment, and originally I was just going to like draw something on Shrinky Dink and send it to her, but then I saw this and I'm gonna turn this into a project, and it's actually gonna be in a separate video because it is so special, so tune in for that. The next thing I have is this little bear playing piano. I think unfortunately this is too big to really be turned into anything. I don't think it would hang well, so I might just try selling it as he is up on my Depop, so check out my Depop if you want this cute little guy. This is a ceramic Pegasus that my boyfriend in 7th grade gave me. I don't think he can be turned into anything, unfortunately. I might just hold on to him. He's still very special to me. Thank you, Giovanni. 7th grade. So this is something that I actually do know what it's from. I wasn't like a huge Littlest Pet Shop freak as a kid, but I do recognize this as a Littlest Pet Shop accessory. It's a little can of sardines. So I'm just gonna glue this to one of those bales and string it on a necklace.
I also ended up painting a skeleton on it. I don't know why, I think just for the sake of punk rock.
These are so freaking cute. They're little ornaments of birdhouses, I think. And I saw these and I thought that they would make the most adorable kitsch cottagecore earrings. I'm really excited for these. So all we're going to do is snip off these strings and glue on some jump rings and put them on earrings, and I think they're going to be so freaking cute.
Well, here I go drilling again. I thought that snipping the thread off would be enough, but the glue that was in there was really, really thick, so I had to drill it out of there and then add my own glue back in.
I have 2 toasters. So I feel like I could make earrings out of them, but the thing is that this one is made out of plastic and is really light, and this one is ceramic and is super heavy, and I don't want someone walking around like this. So I don't actually know what I'm gonna end up doing with these. This one might just be a necklace, and I'm not really sure how I would, what the hell I'm gonna do with this, so I might just glue it onto a bale and string it. That's probably what I'm gonna do. Alright, let's find out.
Glued it to a bale, and I'm gonna hold off on it for a little while because I want to find maybe like a mini piece of bread and make it into a keychain. For this guy, I saw that there were 2 holes, so I thought I could string something through it, but when I tried, it just failed, so I glued a bale onto it and put it on a necklace, and boy did I have to speak fast to get everything I wanted to say in that time frame.
You guys, I have so many fucking pots or pans or whatever these are. They're little pans with lids. I don't know what to do with these. Maybe I could make like an earring set where one is, I don't know, I don't think anyone would want these, so I don't know what to do with these. I dropped one.
During the filming of this video, I forgot about the existence of keychains. So I turned them into keychains, and I'm gonna wait until I can find little, much like the toaster, little things that would go inside and add them to the keychain. But I did use one of them, and you'll see it later on.
Okay, I have this little metal alligator. I don't know what metal this is made out of, but it's so cute and tiny, and the tail and foot are connected in this little loop. So it's so perfect for hanging a necklace on. This is going to be super easy and cute.
Not much to say here, folks. I think I just said it all. I mean, but I'll be damned if I use that royalty-free music in this video.
I have Sebastian D. Crab. He's just a little guy that I picked up because, like I said, I have a goblin brain, and I'm just gonna drill a little hole in his back, sorry Sebastian, and string him on a necklace.
Psych! Change of plans. I put him in a pot. Oh, it's kind of morbid. I mean, being a vegetarian myself, I was like, should I do this? But I went there. I did it, and he's in a pot.
Alright, this is a little fake wooden block that says sugar. And you can see I kind of already started doing something with it. I put it on a pin, and originally I was going to put the donut with it. I was going to like hang the donut off of it and have like a little bow on the chain and have it be like a little dangling brooch, which I still think is really cute. But now I have these earrings that I made. I'll show you a picture of them right now. And they're red and white and sugar themed, and I thought that this could make a cute necklace to kind of go into a set. So I think I'm gonna pry this pin that I glued onto it off and glue a bail on and try and sell it as a set on my Depop. Last thing is this little chicken. And again, a very simple thing, just snipping off that string, putting an eye pin on it, and stringing it up. So that was me making jewelry out of all my random crap.
And guess what I realized after filming? the necklace I was wearing the entire time is another thing that I found at the thrift store and turned into a necklace. Wowee! I am just so on brand, it's scary, my friends.
I hope you enjoyed it, and if you want to buy any of it, it's going to be on my Depop. I know I probably plugged that a million times, but go check it out. It's Sticky Teeth, and I never figured out a way to end my videos, so ha ha ha.